2011 Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show in New York. We're talking with Eric Schroeder of Tribal Iron Choppers. Eric, please take a minute and tell me about your background.
Basically started with motorcycles when I was about 12 years old. Used to take vintage mini bikes and dirt bikes. They were all beat up and rusted. Buy them, fix them up, finish them, sell them. Years later I got into the automotive industry, got my ASC certification, became an instructor for automotive diagnostics, and then took courses for art design and engineering, and opened up Tribal Iron Choppers about 16 years ago.
What were you trying to accomplish with this build?
This was a customer came to us with a 2007 Fatboy, Harley Fatboy bone stock. Said he wanted to really make something radical out of it. I always try to ask people if we have to keep the original frame. Some people opt to make enough changes to it to go real wide with the wide tires, and we'll actually build the frame for him. He really didn't mind the stock size tires, so we kept everything stock on this as far as the frame and the wheels. We drilled the wheels, powder coated them, and then re-drilled them again so we could get that black on aluminum finish. This was another one that kind of just kept growing and building as we were going. After he saw our stuff on other customers' bikes and he liked, he kept adding them onto this bike, and before you know it, it's got pretty much front to back all custom parts on it. It's got a Celtic cross, which he has tattoos. A lot of times I'll ask customers when they come in if they have something that means a lot to them, like a tattoo or something like that, that identifies them with their motorcycle. And he said, yeah, you know what, he pulled his leg up, he's got a pencil, his leg has got a Celtic cross just like this. So we kind of copied the same style as far as the Celtic mount work, and then water jetted out of stainless, the same Celtic cross that was on his body. Did that in 3D, raised up off the tank, and then we took big radius exhaust, drilled the holes in it, which we're known to do a lot. The holes in the heat shield, re-chrome them. We liked the holes there, so then we did holes in the grips, we did the whole footboards, the whole shifter, pegs, pretty much everything you see. We did the Celtic mount work, continues on to the fender also.
Let's talk about the front end.
Front end is another Dragon front end. Each one looks different on each one of our bikes. They all have different lengths, different finishes. This one, we've never done one with chrome tubes, black trees, black springers, arches. This one's got all of extremely deadly sharp points on it, which we've all impaled ourselves on at the time. It's cost me many shop shirts. Made custom bars on this one also. These are kind of difficult to do because we had to get them machined in a certain way so that we powder coated them. We can just take the clay in there and actually detect the grooves from the powder coating.
Anything special on the back end?
Back end, we rigid mounted the rear fender, so it looks like a rigid. It's actually still a soft tail Fatboy frame. I always ask guys if they're going to have someone riding on the back to do that, because they'll be riding a rigid, they'll be riding a soft tail, they'll probably get punched in the back of the head, a lot of bumps. We did the rebar fender standoffs. We did a LED array across the back for the stoplight and turn signals, which is kind of cool. When it's off, you don't see anything. Stock wheel, pretty much just refinished everything back there. It's just cut a bunch of excess stuff off the swing arm that we didn't need, the chain guard, mounts, and everything else. Did our own custom diamond plate work on the back too, that matches with somebody's seat. We did our own hidden axle covers to cover the axle.
What was your approach on paint?
Paint, he definitely wanted black. We started adding some red accents to the bike and we really liked it, so we actually ran with the red pinstriping in the paint as well. He wanted skulls, he wanted Celtic knot work, and I don't like things to be real skull or airbrush guy did with a different facial expression. So each skull is its own personality, stencil out.
What was the most challenging aspect of paint?
Trying to pull off, like a lot of times guys will come to us and have 4 or 5 ideas and they want to incorporate it into one bike. They're very dead set on that happening. And like I said, I don't like to just make it look like one big mess or collage or anything like that. Just trying to pull it off tastefully. And when we nail it, it's nice to see the expression on customers' faces. Totally agree with us.
Who would you like to thank on this build?
I'd like to thank Gary Edwards for trusting us with his bike and being so patient. There's a lot of changes in this bike along the way. It'll take us quite a while to get done. I'd like to thank all my guys at Tribal Iron that have been those hours and put into this with me. That's pretty much it.
If somebody'd like to get a hold of you, how would they do that?
Best way is to call us at the shop directly, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. 201-791-4647.
Eric, thank you very much.
Thank you.